The reason I'm really careful in recording today's session, I really want to tell you something really important. It is really simple, but really, really important. Okay. As I said, I've got a, I was saying to you a few days ago, I've got a, I don't know if I said to you guys, I do, apart from teach, I moderate schools. And I've got a huge box in front of me. These are all exam paper scripts and information from the school that teaches A levels. And I'm going to have a look and moderate how the teachers are doing. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? What mistakes they're making? And how we, as a moderator, examiners, can support them. And I'm saying that for a specific reason. And the reason I'm saying that is most students do not, or they find physics and maths really, really challenging. All right. And before I go to what we're going to do today, I'm going to write something on here. This is so important. Actually, I might do it as a sticky note because I think sticky notes I can get bigger writing in. This is so important that I'm right here. All right. You must, in all of this, lay your working out properly. So I'm going to do a lot of that today. All right. Now, here's the thing. If you rush and you do not do your working out properly, I'm just going to make you do it again. And I know that sounds really horrible. I really do. But that's not the point of it. Okay. The point is that when I was in my mid 40s, right, and the new, what is now current maths and science GCSE came out. And what we found is that students who lay the work out properly do really well, substantially better than students who don't. And I mean a good, on average, it was 1.5 grades better. In some cases, some students made 40% of mistakes because their work wasn't laid out properly. So that's what I want to see today. All right. So in terms of what we're going to do, we're going to use these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 formulas. All right. I am going to talk you through them and how to use them. I'm going to talk you through what they mean. You are going to lay out it exactly the way that I lay it out. And I said to you last week, one of my biggest issues with primary schools is they think working fast and finishing first makes you really good at something. I don't agree with that at all. Watch your layout, take your time. And that's why fire juice!
Extra fiery this time.
Is it extra fiery fire juice?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Looks scary.
Yep. You should be scared of this.
Oh, wow. Charlotte and Ivy going, yay. I've got a lot of fire juice.
Oh, it is fiery. My mouth is on fire. Slow down.
I'm teaching. I'm teaching.
Yep.
Melissa, it is a mixture of beetroot, ginger, celery,
cayenne pepper,
a
spit.
Oh, don't say anything. I'm recording this. This is all the vitamins and minerals you need. But also lots of micronutrients, especially up here. It's really cold today, and it really gets your system going. Although I've been out already with the Huskies, but there you go. But especially when you get to my age, and I used to play a lot of sport when I was younger, so my joints start hurting.
He's very old. Very, very old. As old as time.
As old as time. Cheeky woman. Thank you. Wow. Oh my God, I'm on fire. Anyway, back to recording. So, we're going to use these equations. All right? And how you use these equations is true for all formulas and equations. Doesn't matter if it's maths or physics. Doesn't. Or chemistry or biology, it really doesn't. All right? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to have a look at is Newton's second law. F equals ma. All right. And I'm actually going to do the first question, and this is what I expect to see. If I don't see it, I will just turn around and say, Now, there's a highlighter pen. You've got to highlight your keywords. Now, one thing I say to students, your keywords are the words that you will find in your textbook, your revision guide, or in your formulas. Now, a car of mass. Oops, it's disappeared. Where is it? There's a car of mass, 0.5 kilograms, accelerates. Calculate the force. All right. So I've got mass, accelerates, and force. F is force, M is mass, A is acceleration. All right. Now, none of these use anything or any terms that I haven't covered before or are not on there. Okay. So I need to use the equation F equals MA. Now, believe it or not, in an exam, you will get a mark for writing down the correct formula. What does F equals MA mean in terms of mathematical operations? What I mean by mathematical operations is, am I adding? Am I subtracting? Am I dividing? Am I timesing? What am I doing? Now, this is an algebraic expression. If we do not write an add or a minus if we add no symbol at all, this means times. F equals M times A. I want to see that as well. Okay. In the next step, and I'm going to write this down because you'll see it in your maths exam, substitution. All right, let's just make that bigger. At this point, you will substitute your values in. Now, it really doesn't matter how complicated a language I'm using is. Substitute the values in means I'm going to change my values. F equals, we're trying to find F, so I can't put a number in there. Mass is 0.5. Brilliant. 0.5. I am substituting, changing mass for 0.5 times acceleration. And the acceleration was 2 meters per second squared. Don't worry about that too much. The more you do it, the more you'll understand the units. 2. Excellent. 0.5 times 2. I don't care if you can do that in your head. I really don't. I can. But even if I can, because it's a science exam, I will still use a calculator in case I make a mistake. And we all make mistakes. 1 Newton. Newton is the unit of force. I don't really mind if you don't get the units right today. But I want the layout like this. Okay. Now, that is what we're going to do. And in a while, after you've done these first 8 questions, I will then make it trickier. All right, I'm going to stop that recording.